Alright, how about we start off with this little wacky thing I read today. This one apparently related to danger, I guess with an actual airplane carrying passengers and all that. It says, Air Guilin pilot suspended for life after inviting passenger into cockpit. An Air Guilin captain has been suspended for life from flying after he invited a young woman into an airplane's cockpit during a flight. A photo of the woman sitting in the cockpit of the airplane with her fingers making a V-shaped sign and cups of drinks on her knees has been circulating on Sina Weibo since Sunday. It did happen a while ago apparently. It said it happened on January the 4th. And interesting enough, I guess with this picture here, some people are debating, were they actually flying or was it basically on the ground as they did this? It even says here, Chinese pilots and analysts said the photo appears to have been taken during the flight. Are there any actual pilots here that fly actual airplanes? Can you tell whether or not this plane was actually in flight when this happened? That's kind of crazy to think about in some ways. You're flying a plane with probably hundreds of passengers and you just randomly invite this person in there. Then again, I was reading some point of views where some pilots were saying this is normal, like to bring people in, because basically they get like an experience of a lifetime, they never see it, so it's like, wow. At the same time, the other view is that's so dangerous, like to allow people like that to be in that position and area. Reminds me of the topic of drones again in terms of regulations and all that. It's one thing to fly a little drone just for fun, like in an open field or to capture image and video. It's another thing if you're using something to actually transport people and all that like this. For example, this stuff I could see why you want to be really strict on. I guess with drones, apparently UPS has delivered things like drugs with it. No, not drugs as in illegal drugs, like medicine drugs. It says UPS CVS makes first residential drone deliveries of prescription medicines. As you guys may remember, this company basically has, I believe, some kind of waiver from the FAA where they can essentially fly wherever they want to deliver their packages. And it says for the point forms here, flights were the first commercial drone deliveries of a medical prescription in the United States under an FAA-approved program. UPS and CVS exploring a variety of drone delivery uses cases. UPS Flight Forward expanding drone delivery beyond hospital campuses. And they showed a lot of cool videos of the operation, just preparing and flying the drone. There's something about those vests, I don't know, that you have to wear when you fly the drone like for those guys. It just seems so hazard-like you're basically handling some kind of deadly weapon and all that. As it says here, UPS and CVS Pharmacy today announced the successful completion of the first revenue-generating drone delivery of a medical prescription from a CVS pharmacy directly to a consumer's home. This was followed by another delivery of a medical prescription to a second customer in a nearby retirement community. Both flights occurred on Friday, November 1st, 2019, using the M2 drone system by UPS partner and drone system developed by Matternet. And they're not stopping there, it seems. It says the companies plan ongoing drone delivery program development in the coming months in order to bring to the market the speed and convenient advantages of UAVs. The recent prescription delivery flights occurred with the FAA approval to conduct a residential drone delivery and according to FAA regulations. So that's really cool, I think. Basically get your stuff a lot faster. It makes me wonder if there's any change in terms of, let's say, fee delivery structures, where if a company like this delivers their parcel or whatever through a drone, would it be exactly the same thing in terms of shipping something from a car, as an example? Because from what I gather, it's not automated yet. It's someone there actually manually flying the drone, from what I gather. Must be a fun little job, I guess. Something new. I think that's actually one of the misinformations here, where for some odd reason people think when you fly like the drone, you have to wear like a bright vest and all that. Like, where did this come from? Like, generally speaking, I think you just need to kind of make sure the area you're flying is good, so to speak. Because like with the advance, you have to keep 5 meters away, etc, etc. Although it makes me wonder when they're going to release actually one of the smaller drones, like say the foldable ones, where you can actually fly over people and all that. Wonder if that'll happen in 2020. Because obviously with things like these delivery drones, you could. Because at the moment, it's only if you fly one of those under 250 gram ones, right? Or ironically, one of those humongous ones that cost like what, $25,000 to $30,000. Alright, see you guys later.